Well, once upon a time, Jacoby said that he was going to his mom's house, which isn't common because we get into it, and then he want to go to his mom's house, and that's cool. But my woman's intuition just told me, put your AirPods in this car.
Put your what?
My AirPods, like the little headphones, you know, if you take them out the case and you put them in somebody's car, like you can track them.
Investigator or something like that. Like, what are
Oh,
you doing?
excuse me, Mr. Cummings, be quiet because Miss Handy about to give some knowledge to some folk.
Yeah,
you took your AirPods
out of the case
and used them as a geolocator.
Yeah, you just have to tuck them under the seat.
You better go, Inspector
Gadget.
Tuck them
under the seat, and then you could track them from your phone. So I'm tracking the AirPods, my AirPods, in his car, and I'm watching him roll to another city.
But it's just, the main thing is about him not having a job. Like, literally, he got fired during his orientation.
Nobody gets fired during orientation.
Yes, he has got fired during his orientation. At first, he was like, okay, the next couple of days, he don't have to go to work. I'm like, okay. He gonna say, I don't gotta go to work. I don't like that job, so I'm not gonna work there anymore.
But listen, the job was boring anyway.
So like, what? It's a job. You have to pay for your daughter. Your daughter.
Okay, I know my daughter. I ended up getting another job, Jay. So what are you mad about?
And you worked there for how long? 1 day, 2 days, maybe? I don't know.
It wasn't on 1 or 2 days. You know.
Mr. Hale, do you have a full-time job right now?
No.
No, I do not, Your Honor.
And how long has it been since you've had a full-time job?
Let's count. Keep it counting. Go ahead, tell her.
To be honest, Your Honor, this has been about maybe a month or so. Why you laughing? You know it's true.
Ms. Walker, when's the last time he had a full-time job?
I can't remember. I mean, probably when I met him at his job.
We were going through some stuff back where we were living at, and we got into an argument because I seen something in her phone. She was texting like a older guy that she said she was done with, and
like an ex relationship.
Yes.
Okay.
And she was texting him, and so things led to another, and we started arguing. So she started stomping around the house. So at that point, I told her to get out the house because I'm not physical. I don't put my hands on women or anything like that. So I just told her to remove herself from the house. So she stormed out the house, slammed the door super, super hard. It's to where as though it broke the door. And I was stuck in the house. I was trying to get out the house, and I could hear her outside screaming. The neighbors are getting involved. She's screaming. She's loud. So I finally get out to the car. I see like some washing detergent on my car windshield and stuff like that because she can't handle herself. And I also see my Mercedes-Benz symbol. It was off. Actually, I have it in my pocket right now. I can show you right now that she destroyed this. I love my car, so, and she didn't pay for it. She doesn't pay for anything, and she's just giving me a bunch of problems.
So, like, as far as, like, him working at the restaurant, I used to go up to his job all the time, but like I said, like, that's changed too. So I just had a feeling one night, like, I'm gonna go, to his job.
Women's intuition?
Yeah, women. Yeah, I just had a funny feeling. So I drove all the way up there, like I didn't see him inside. Like I had looked through the glass, and then I'm looking for his car, and it wasn't there. And I'm like, well, maybe he just ran down the street to grab something or whatever. He'd come right back. I sat there for like over 2 hours. Like he never returned to his job. He never answered his phone. He never returned I was texting him, kind of making it seem like it was important just so I could, get a reply back from him. Like, he never did that. Till 5 o'clock in the morning, like, he had finally called me back and said that he had went to a different location for his job, which is, like, untrue. Like, he doesn't travel for his job. He works at the same location.
But I do go if they need me somewhere else at another store, I don't do that. I don't go to another store.
But it's only the times that I've went up there to his job that he's at a different location.
It's only one time you said?
Honor. We met in high school. We were high school sweethearts. He was a senior in high school and I was a junior. We were together for 15 years on and off. We had some ups and downs. We finally broke up and he moved on. He got married. Mm-hmm. And so we still remain friends through it all. But we reunited once we started going to church together, and the feelings just came back.
And he had broken up with his first wife?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you actually had other relationships over the course of the years y'all were not together, correct?
But Your Honor,
Yes, Your Honor.
she missing a lot of stuff. Like, she messed up the proposal when I actually was ready to propose to her.
What do you mean she messed that up?
Well, we kind of reunited at homecoming, and one of her best friends was with her, and I told her, I said, hey, we're gonna go ring shopping. And so we ended up going, but because Miss Ashford couldn't be patient for me to give her the ring, I ended up giving her the ring like a week in advance, because I was gonna do it on Thanksgiving. And she didn't even say yes. All she said was,
I was working night shift. I got home after 7 p.m. And I went home, of course, tired, sleepy. So when I get to the house, this young man here had the door locked where I couldn't get in.
Meaning it had the bolt on it or the chain?
So I went around the back. I opened the door. I see a young lady sitting on my couch, and I'm like, who is this lady? I ain't never seen this lady. And she was like, oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, and how was she dressed?
Should I say panties and a T-shirt?
Oh, wow.
So she wasn't dressed, it's fair to say.
No, ma'am. No.
And how did the young lady react when you walked in?
Well, of course, she ran out the front door and tried to get out the house. So
because let me guess, you were about to go left.
Yes, I was going there. I was about there.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, cool. She ran out, so I'm going towards the room in the back. And I make it to the room, and this another young lady at the door.
Oh, get out.
Because she's yelling. She already heard us fussing up front. So she's trying to come and, like, hurry up and pull her pants on real quick. So then I'm like, okay. Then I open it, and it's another young lady. It was 3 young ladies in my house.
Nope, I gotta stop. No, sorry.
Bomba, bomba, bomba. Yo, man, dude.
Well, you say he's a thief. I want to hear this allegation of a thief.
So that goes back to the money from the family member. That was put into an account to be held until I could get it into my account.
So what money from a family member?
It was $4,000.
What?
Give or take.
So a family member gave you $4,000, correct?
It was out of an account that I was paying my house payments to a family member.
Okay, but there was an account with $4,000 in it, correct?
It was actually $6,000.
What happened to the money?
Well,
I took the $4K.
You took the $4,000?
Yes.
Why?
Because I put it into my account.
Why?
I put it into my account because she asked me to.
Yeah, but you were supposed to hold it so I could put it in my account when I got better.
Yeah, but...
And the next thing I know, it was gone. Bank statement came in my name because I'm on that account with him. It was gone. He says, no, it's there. I called the bank. Bank's like, no, he withdrew it.
She may be legally blind, but she's not legally stupid.
Countless things, you know. She has a terrible attitude. She has a terrible.
Talk to me about the attitude.
I could be at home playing the game, just like literally got on the game, talking to my boys. She comes in from work or she comes in from picking the kids up from school, and the attitude. She slams the door. When I ask her what's wrong, she don't want to communicate that. She just want to have this just angry,
Your Honor,
animal attitude.
Tell me what the problem is, Miss Bear.
There's times I work in retail and I'm a manager, so I'm running around 8 hours nonstop. Sometimes I don't even get a break or a chance to breathe for myself. So there's times when I get off work, I want to go home to peace. That's my peace.
Come
That's
home
my
to peace
time
with an attitude? How's that peace?
Just have a breath. He's been at home all day, and I walk in and he's sitting there playing Fortnite. And sometimes it's just, hey, but he just continues playing Fortnite. It's not like, oh, let me give you some time, or, hey, how was your day?
Because I'm just so used to her attitude. You know, I'm just so used to her coming home with that demeanor that I'm already, before she even step in the door, as soon as I hear the key in the door, I already know to just protect myself and protect my energy, because she's gonna come in and...
I have yet to meet a partner that has the stay-at-home responsibilities, that there's not conflict when the person who works outside the home comes in the door and that stay-at-home partner is on the couch doing anything, because the partner that works outside the home is irritated walking in the door, because no matter what you've done all day, You could have saved a life. You could have helped every child with the homework. But if your behind is on that couch, she gonna have a problem. Or if the roles were reversed, he gonna have a problem.